So create it in Canva, upload it.
All right.
Transfer backward.
6 o'clock, Monday, November 3rd. Regular meeting of the Windsor Heights City Council. Roll call.
Susan Skiris.
Here.
Joseph Jones.
Here.
Michael Libby.
Here.
Lauren Campbell.
Here.
Teresa Harms.
Here.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag
The United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Susan Skiris.
Yes.
Joseph Jones.
Yes.
Michael Libby. Yes. Lauren Campbell.
Yes.
Teresa Harms.
Yes.
Public hearing, 3A, public hearing on Walnut Creek Water Access, proposed contract documents and estimated costs for repair or improvement.
Move to open the public hearing.
Roll call.
Susan Skiris.
Yes.
Joseph Jones.
Yes.
Michael Libby.
Yes.
Lauren Campbell.
Yes.
Teresa Harms.
Yes.
AJ?
Go ahead, Justin.
Red button on.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Justin is bold to make. Got a lot of bidders for the project. Kind of came in all over the board. We were kind of right in the middle and got a good price at 207, 539.50 from RW Excavating Solutions. I've worked with them in Johnson and a couple of this past year on some creek bed stabilization projects. So they should do a good job, and it's there for your approval. And I don't know if there's some funding sources with this project as well. I believe it was 125,000 from
Icon, and then
Micon. Yep.
part of it will be funded out of stormwater improvements due to some repairs need to take place on the creek. And then we met with Icon last week and they indicated they're working on a potential grant source for signage.
Okay.
So hopefully that will be covered. If not, we can order that in once a final design on the sign is completed.
For a start date, don't know. We'll see if they want to get started sometime this winter with some of the grading and some other things, but don't know for sure yet until we get going on the contracts and hold the pre-con. So
Questions for Justin? This is a public hearing. Any public comment?
We put a bridge across else for Jamie.
The
I'm
bridge across
teased, I
that creek's a
teased, I
little bit bigger.
yeah, it's a little bit more complicated too,
Fundraising.
if even possible.
All right, for motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Susan Skiris.
Yes.
Joseph Jones.
Yes.
Michael Libby.
Yes.
Lauren Campbell.
Yes.
Teresa Harms.
Yes.
All right, 3B, consideration of resolution number 2025-80, a resolution awarding the Walnut Creek Water Access Project to RW Excavating Solutions.
Go for it.
Second.
Any discussion?
I'm excited. Let's rock and roll.
Roll call.
Susan Skiris.
Yes.
Joseph Jones.
Yes.
Michael Libby.
Yes.
Lauren Campbell.
Yes.
Teresa Harms.
Yes.
4, public forum. This is the time set aside for comments from the public on topics of city business other than those listed on the agenda. No action may be taken. Please come to the podium, state your name and address for the record, and keep your comments to no more than 5 minutes. No, you can keep going. I was excited to hear. What was that?
This is you.
Well, we do have a special video that we made from the unveiling that occurred on October 16th. And so I wanted you all to see that. And then as you may or may not know, in the recovery community, a big part of accomplishment is the receipt of a coin. And that coin is meaningful in many ways. It also has the serenity prayer on the back. And it just, it's something that you can hold and it just reminds you of sobriety, recovery, etc. Bridges has an unusual thing that it does, which is if you have your coin and you have a relapse and you can't get yourself out of it, You can bring your coin to Bridges and they will put you back into the program. Unfortunately, with the pandemic and opioid crisis, we had more coins redeemed than we had anticipated. However, it's a great thing. And so, as our special guest to you,
Oh.
one of them, by the way, I spilled my purse and it fell out of the thing and the plastic. And once you get it out of this plastic thing, you never can get it back in.
Thank you.
So thank you to the mayor and council.
I can take the one without the plastic if you want me to.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's the one for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Cool.
it was a wonderful night for everybody involved with Bridges. I know Michael was there and actually did an interview with Jeff and if Pat has his way, we will never, ever do a graduation anywhere but at Colby Park. So
Nice.
we might be reserving the building off and on. So, and the bridge, I noticed, I don't know if you've all been there and seen it, but a lot of people walk over, a lot of people read it. They're sitting there reading the signs and stuff like that. They seem to like it. Today, Amy and I went out and she signed it. So it is now a signed piece of art. If you want to run the video.
Charlene and I, our 68th anniversary. And I have to tell you, life is full of surprises. I had no idea that someday I would be facing, or we would be facing, a problem with addiction. That was the furthest thing from my mind.
I want to thank the city of Windsor Heights, the mayor and the council for allowing us to partner with them on this bridge. You know, not everybody wants to talk about addiction. Lots of people want to hide addiction, right? They want to keep it quiet. They don't want to acknowledge it. They certainly don't want to talk about it. So it would have been pretty easy when we approached the city with this project to say, I don't think that's really something that we want in a family park.
On behalf of the staff, the city council, the city of Windsor Heights, welcome. We value quality of life here in Windsor Heights. And that's not only reflected here in our park, but with our recent adoption of a public art plan. In that vein, when Jeff and Jamie presented the idea of a new bridge in the park, we were thrilled because it met a number of goals. For one, we really needed a new bridge, but also the art and beautification element were vital to the strategic vision of our city and advancing our public art plan. But to be clear, this was not just about checking boxes. I think for myself and for everyone on city council, we recognize the commendable work that Bridges of Iowa does and continues to do and how it aligns with our own values.
What they understood is the addiction and the hopelessness, that's where we start. But what this bridge represents is hope and a better future and crossing that bridge to a better life. And they understood how important that is.
As an attorney with the Public Defender's Office, I have represented clients my entire legal career who have struggled with substance abuse. It is not something that can simply be cured. It is a disease. The DSM tells us as much, and people can struggle with it their entire lives. They need help. So when someone tells me that they want to go to Bridges, I know that they are serious about getting help. Because Bridges provides a level of care that you can't find anywhere else in the state of Iowa. If there is something that my job has taught me, it is that life is not just about second chances. Sometimes it is about third or fourth or fifth chances. And it's about finding the program that works for you. And oftentimes, Bridges is that program. And it is that hope of rehabilitation that hope of changing a life, that hope of a better life that resonated with myself and with City Council. And that is why we supported this project. With that, again, welcome to Windsor Heights. Congratulations to Bridges on 25 great years. Thank you.
Here we are. 25 years later. And I think we have probably one of the best long-term programs.
I'll be honest with you. If just one person sees that bridge and makes the phone call to get help, all of it would have been worth it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
All right, beat that consent agenda.
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Roll call.
Susan Skiris.
Yes.
Joseph Jones.
Yes.
Michael Libby.
Yes.
Lauren Campbell.
Yes.
Teresa Harms.
Yes.
All right, action items. Consideration of updates to the CEC waiver policy. AJ?
Yes, last meeting, council asked, have an opportunity to review, make any adjustments to the waiver policy. It's part of our CEC guidelines and informations document. Red line proposed for your consideration. Any adjustments, changes is included in the packet. We did take the opportunity to make a few additional changes, clarifications on there as far as when Windsor Heights officers need to be present and for how long, all the way through the duration of the conclusion of consumption of alcohol, not just during the serving. Also included some additional information on the new Bluetooth hookup, what available furniture and amenities are there. But specific to the fee waiver section, we proposed a few changes to this. First is that request should be submitted within 30 to 60 days of an event. I think the thought, it's maybe not perfect, but the thought process is that if you have requests come in too far in advance, you're losing the opportunity for a revenue producing event to book the space. So whether 60 days is appropriate or 90 days, maybe depends a little bit on whether it's a weekend or a weekday, since weekdays tend to be less booked. And then 30 days minimum, just to ensure that council has time, a city council meeting, to consider the request. Second, just noting that requests for weekdays are preferable or given priority. And then fees are held until council can consider. Additionally, in here, right now there's a separate document that clarifies the chamber and the foundation have the ability to do a certain number of bookings in a year and to do fundraising. I think maybe that's another topic of conversation, is whether the type of nonprofit event or the purpose of that event should be considered in this document in some fashion. But this is what we've got for you. Welcome to take any feedback or make adjustments to it and bring it back for consideration or amend at the dais.
I like the fee waiver request. The 30 to 60 days seems pretty reasonable, and I like that they need to still cover the deposit until it's determined. If they rent it, I'm just looking at the deposit refund. I could see a nonprofit wanting to pay the deposit in hopes that it will be waived. Our next council meeting, if we decide not to waive it, can we refund them if they decide to not go through with renting it? I guess is my question.
Nate, do you have a thought on that type of scenario?
Yeah, Lauren, I actually had, I believe I had stated to hold fees in abeyance, which just means that we would not actually charge the deposit until council had a chance to review it. And then at that point is when I would collect the fees or cancel the reservation if council so chose to deny the request.
Gotcha. Thank you.
No problem.
And I learned a new word.
I'd suggest that no waivers should be granted for events where fundraising occurs. The exception being for the chamber and the foundation. Maybe that's cold-hearted of me. Am I wrong?
What's the
I
rationale?
thought about it.
Well, I feel like if you are fundraising, you can pay for the venue.
I also look at it as their fundraising to, I mean,
For their mission.
for their mission, for their, so I'm not gonna say you're cold-hearted because it's not that I don't agree.
Okay, you could say it.
Oh, I'm.
Clearly weren't in the video, so there's some proof out there.
Who is this Mike Jones?
Yeah, who is that guy?
That was weeks ago.
People change.
Clearly.
My only thought was, it says organizations and their parent entities. My thought is maybe the parent entities should be the one that submit so that they know that, so like if it's the West or like Valley Booster Club or whatever the entity is, then you can't have the varsity, like the cross country and the football and the basketball. At least they would know then that their one freebie is crossed off the list this year. That was my only real takeaway on that. And I don't know if you can word that a little bit nicer than what I just.
Yeah, that makes sense. I had the same, I didn't have that solution, but I had the same concern that yes, a booster club may make a request, council may grant it, and the overarching authority may not actually even be aware of that and come back at a later date. So that would, making the request come from the
Parent organ.
parent organization is probably the best solution for that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Good for Brian for getting the Bluetooth going. That was a surprise to read that.
So a question, so it says there is, let's see, requests with city staff between 30 and 60 days prior to the proposed rental date. So we'll only accept them during that duration then for that. So they're trying to plan out an event for March or whatever, February. So that would be outside of the window. So we wouldn't consider it until whatever that window. Is that the idea?
I think that is the challenge with making that restriction to ensure that we have the opportunity to produce the revenue. Now, if it's a weekday rental and they want to ask a little further in advance, I think if you're comfortable with it, we may bring those requests sooner. But if it's a Saturday event request, I do think approximately 60 days is the right max or the minimum out there, just to make sure we're not getting a wedding or something else on that type of the
Yep.
weekend activity.
Oh, I agree.
I think Sunday should also be included in on that, since we have that, don't we have like, you
The
can
whole
rent
weekend.
it from Friday to Sunday?
Yes.
So I would like Sunday added in too.
Yeah, we have it rooted in here. Monday through Thursdays are kind of the preferential, but if somebody's going to come in on the Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, because people will tend to book it in all 3 of those days or 2 of those days, I think we treat it a little bit differently and be firm on that 60-day window if everybody's in agreement with that.
Yeah, makes sense to me. Yep.
If there's no other changes, if you want to go ahead and move it forward for consideration with the acknowledgement, staff will make a adjustment that the requests come from the parent organization. We can make that change and get this effectively put out there on our webpage.
Move to approve the amended facility updated for the community center guidelines.
Roll call.
Susan Skiris.
Yes.
Joseph Jones.
Yes.
Michael Libby.
Yes.
Lauren Campbell.
Yes.
Teresa Harms.
Yes.
Reports. Mine is in the packet. And dinner dispatch will have 2 dates for bagging, meal prep. To stock community fridges coming up on the 8th and the 15th, I think, which is 2 Saturdays. Does that sound right? I did it this past weekend and I just got an email. You want more information about that? I can send you that email.
Please.
Please.
Yeah, the 8th and the 15th from 1 to 3. I can forward everybody that email.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Harms?
Yeah, thank you. First of all, Jamie, thank you for being here. Thanks for the video. I'm really sad that I wasn't able to be there. And so that was really awesome. Thanks for letting us be a part of it, even when we went goosebumps. So good stuff. So thank you so much for sharing that and for this awesome coin. So. Oh. Yes, yes. Well, I need to reach out to him. So, and I will. So otherwise, we had a Windsor Wonderland planning meeting, it was last week, right? Okay, I can't remember. It all runs together in my head. And, so things are moving along swimmingly. I think we have a good plan. I think all the things are coming together. Hallelujah. And just really want to thank Adam and the team for Adam and Nate and Adam and Andy and everybody for everything they're doing, because there's a lot of moving pieces and parts to this. So everything you're doing to help us make this happen. So coming together, so mark your calendars, go online, see the volunteer sign up. Thank you. Yeah. I'm telling you, this time change business, all day. The volunteer sign up is open. And so get on there, as well as the tree sign up. So make sure you get there's 10 trees to be able to sign up to decorate. So get yours signed up. So I heard that Erin and her team are going to have one. So that's really, thank you for doing that. Otherwise, I don't know. I think that's all I've got for today. So thank you.
Ms. Campbell?
Thank you. Echoing Teresa's thoughts, thank you so much for coming and sharing that video. And I'm wondering if you'll be posting that on your YouTube channel so that we can share as well.
Already is, yep,
Oh, fantastic.
I think, right? No? Did we post a video yet?
Because
Not yet.
that email wasn't the final one.
Oh, yeah, forthcoming.
Yeah.
Awesome. You'll let us know when it goes.
The Fall Festival debrief was October 24th, where we walked through lessons learned and plans for 2026 Fall Festival on October 2nd and 3rd. Mark your calendars now. It's near someone's birthday who will celebrate every year at Fall Festival when he has to work. Thank you to city staff, especially police and fire, for their work on Beggars Night on Saturday, the 25th. Heard lots of positive comments from parents who appreciated the Saturday night, so they didn't have to rush home from work and head out the door for trick-or-treating. I have some concerns because it means my son went to a few too many trick-or-treat events, and we have way too much candy at our house. So if you end up with just candy dumped on your front porch, it might be for me. Exactly. I'm doing it. I'll bring it by. Met with Bravo on Friday to discuss the public art grant, our public art plan, and then the opportunities within Passport to Culture. With their expansion of the Passport to Culture program, there are some opportunities here in Windsor Heights for us to tap into the programming available from the Des Moines Children's Museum and create even more activities and art in our community. That's all for me.
Libby?
Thank you. Jamie, I recommended Bridges today to some folks. I don't know if you're familiar with Bob Leonard or Jason Walsmith. Jason is a Windsor Heights resident, the Nadas. They wrote a piece about hunger in Iowa, and they interviewed a guy by the name of Scott at the D-Mart Food Pantry, whose son is addicted to heroin. And he lost his first son to drugs and now his second son. And it's been quite a spiral for him. So I may send you that. Yeah, that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
DART meeting tomorrow. We're one meeting closer to having some real decisions made. And so tomorrow's decision point will be on the paratransit only option. That'll be the big discussion. And then December will be our final conversation about Reimagine. Yeah, miss anything on that?
Nope.
Yeah.
You good?
So fingers crossed that we get it to the finish line. Yeah.
Ms. Carries?
Thank you for all your hard work. I know that between you and Lauren, it's been quite the time-consuming adventure, we'll call it.
It's been good.
But definitely appreciate all of your help. And it was, I had to leave the Bridges event early because my family decided to take me out for dinner since it was my birthday and Teresa was celebrating hers too. So it's hard when you have two of us having a birthday in the same week, but it was a very nice event and well attended. So sorry that I had to leave, but I did get to hear the mayor talk. So that was very impressive. He did a very good job. I was able to attend the quarterly Catch Des Moines meeting where we welcomed Norwalk for the first time since being approved. Catch just printed a sports planner guide that they will be sending out to, I don't know what you call them, but sports people that they're trying to get into the Des Moines area because it ranges from so many different things that I don't even know how to explain it other than we'll just call it all sports and athletics. I'll send out an email here with what's next big thing, since there's a few exciting events that Catch is holding in 2026. Volunteered at Uplift Urbandale, putting up the lights for Miracle on 86th Street. Wrapped up the week with the Fall Festival debrief, where we had a great discussion. I attended the AM Exchange at Stacy's on Hickman on Tuesday, along with 120 chamber members. Thankfully, there's a big enough space to fit us all. Later that rainy day, I joined Teresa at Metro Waste Authority for a legislative tour. It's truly impressive to see and hear all that Metro Waste Authority is doing to manage our waste proactively and plan for the future. So we're in the midst of exploring several new technologies to better utilize the land, waste, and other materials. And I did just see that Lamar's, the house fire in Lamar's, they believe it was started from a lithium battery that was charging. So that is one of the things that cause all of our big fires at the Grimes location, as well as our landfill. So just a reminder that you might just want to make sure that if you're charging your lithium batteries or, anything like that, that you unplug them if you leave the house. So little side note on that one. Tiffany and I met to review Veterans Day planning and gift card needs for Windsor Wonderland, and also talked through the upcoming TRC. So if there are any changes needed to the TRC sponsorships, please let me know, as the platform is changing once again. So just want to make sure that I have all of the sponsorships ready and up for whenever they are a go in December. I attended the Chamber's regional breakfast at Casey Center, which was hosted by the Iowa Wild, with over 100 chamber members from across the Metro in attendance. This Wednesday, I'll be attending the executive board meeting at Metro Waste. Looking ahead, our Veterans Day luncheon is right around the corner. We have volunteers signed up to help and set up and serve this year. Retired military veteran Bernie Stone will be our guest speaker this year, as I kind of had to turn and pivot. With the shutdown, it's been a little bit hard to kind of find anybody. So we went with a new option this year. If you know of any veterans, please check to see if they've signed up to attend. We currently have about 40 RSVPs, which is a little bit lower than last year. While preparing invitations to send out, I did notice that a few of our regular attendees have sadly passed away over the past year. I sent an email to all department heads and everyone here in the dais, inviting you to write a note to our veterans for their event packets. If you'd like to include one, please get it to me by November 7th. If it comes in after that, you're still welcome to add it yourself. Finally, if you're planning to attend the luncheon, let me know so I can make sure your name is on the list.
AJ?
They repaved Mott between 69th and close to 68th today. That went fairly well. If you drive by Coley Park, you may also notice a lot of public works equipment outside. They are in the process, the first step of resurfacing or repairing the surface to the public works shop floor. So see that go on for about the next week, at least on the current portion. Weeks. And 74th Street reconstruction open house will be on the 12th, 4 to 6 PM. If anybody would like to stop in at that, a couple weeks away here. That's all I have.
I did forget also, Wake Up Windsor Heights is the 14th, I believe, of November. Let me pull up my calendar to make sure. Yeah, November 14th and, oh wait, the 13th. It's November 13th and it will be at Gigi's Playhouse. So they just kind of made that change here, so.
All right, item 8, closed session per Iowa Code, section 21.5(1)(I) to evaluate the professional competency of an individual whose appointment, hiring, performance, or discharge is being considered when necessary to prevent needless and irreparable injury to that individual's reputation. That individual requests a closed session. Doesn't need to state why.
Give me a note
to go in.
and I'll send
Okay.
you that. Did you listen to Jeff's? You really did well.
Yeah. So moved off the cuff.
Yeah, good stuff. Thank you.
Roll call.
Susan Skiris.
Yes.
Joseph Jones.
Yes.
Michael Libby.
Yes.
Lauren Campbell.
Yes.
Teresa Harms.
Yes.
Request an open session so that you may give me your unfettered feedback for my consideration.
Closed